Okay, so they did seal the crack in the driveway, and this is that concrete sealant. And they put fill dirt in to fill the void, gravel and fill dirt to fill the void underneath. And then they sealed the back of this too for the crack, to fill the void underneath the concrete pad. Here's the back fence. Scraped and restained. Looks like a solid stain.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I mean, it's smooth, so there isn't anything that's gonna peel on it. And then they did the fencing over there also. And it's smooth too. It's rough sawn, so you don't have any flaking paint where it's gonna chip off again. There is the concrete pad that now has positive drainage. One question I do have is they had to cut this lattice so that they could increase the angle in that concrete. You tell me if you want me to come here and take that wooden piece off, or if you just want me to put appropriate extenders back down so that lattice can be put there. Because I can actually pull this whole thing down if you want to. And there's bushes behind it, so you don't need it for privacy, because you have all this greenery behind it. So what they do to fix is they drill these holes in the concrete, and then they put fluid underneath it to raise the concrete pad up, to bring it back up to where it's supposed to be. And then since there was a little bit of a trip hazard here, he put concrete in there, so it now angles down so you're not going to catch a toe on it and trip. And I think that was everything for outside. The gutters did get sealed. I don't have a ladder to get on the roof, but Dusty did confirm that. And it looks like, oh, so there's the old piece. I forgot that there was two more things out here. There was the old piece of ceiling that had the stain in it. So there's the stain. So they pulled out that whole chunk of ceiling and replaced it. And then they sealed the chimney with that masonry sealant so that water can't penetrate in there. And the one window, I just actually called the window guy. This window was the one I'm going to pick up. He hasn't gotten in to fix the other one yet. But when I pick this one up is when I'm going to make the appointment for him to fix this one. So it's this little crack right here. And then I'll have him come in, if not today, tomorrow, to get that fixed. Because he has to fix that one in place. It can't get pulled out. The tub surround was sealed. So it was that little bottom piece right there that had a little bit of a gap in it. So they recocked it. So it did get sealed again. Sorry, I'm just going down the list. The driveway crack, the fence. I'll go downstairs in a minute for the basement ceiling, the windows, the tub surround. Okay, And then of course this cabinet where it was loose has been fixed. It doesn't move except for how it's supposed to. And that was just tightening a couple of screws. So we'll go downstairs. And us asking for that additional outlet for appliances was only for that, for this. So what they did was they just moved it over to the other outlet, because there is one in here, instead of dropping an outlet down there. So you do have an appropriate outlet for the dryer right here, a dedicated one, and then the other outlet in here is right there instead of originally where the freezer was. So it just got moved to the other side of the wall. Go into the bathroom and look at that ceiling. Sorry, I put the light on real quick. So there's your new ceiling that doesn't have any stain in it. There we go, focused on. And then this was completely sealed down here. Sorry, it's a little out of focus. So you have nothing, and then it's a little dark in here, but so that was fixed appropriately to that peeling paint and resealed. Okay, so I'm just gonna run over this list again to make sure that we got everything. So the gutters were sealed. The void under the driveway was fill dirt and gravel. Crack in the driveway was sealed. The fence was stripped, or was scraped before it was painted, so it's smooth now because it's rough sawn. Basement ceiling was replaced with an entire new panel. The windows I am going to go pick up as soon as I get done here, or the one window, and then I'll schedule the appointment for today or tomorrow for the other one. Tub surround upstairs was sealed. Splices in the junction boxes were repaired. The outlet is over on the other side of the laundry room, and that's just for the freezer. The dryer has its own outlet. And we addressed the crack in the chimney. So I think that should hopefully be everything. If you do have any additional questions, let me know. And then the GFI outlets for the kitchen too. So there's one, there's your sink, and there's your second one. Okay, let me know if there's anything else.